1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Alright, so today I'm going to talk to you about the combined gas law. The combined gas law is a relationship between volume, pressure, and temperature. And so that's why the V represents volume, which is the space, amount of space, that an object or substance occupies. Pressure is like the force acting on an object, and temperature has to do with the amount of heat, basically. And so we're finding the relationship between all three. And unlike these laws, Boyles, Charles, and Gay-Lussac, the combined gas law isn't necessarily constant, but you can attain the other laws from the combined gas law. And so Boyles' gas law involves constant temperature, and you can attain this from this. And then Charles, constant pressure, Gay-Lussac, constant volume. You can, in fact, be lazy and only memorize the combined gas law. Alright, so if you know that you have a constant temperature, then you can ignore these. And what are you left with? You're left with Boyles' law. The first thing we're going to do to start off this problem is we're going to look at what's given to us. Givens. As I said before, you can really do a problem without even reading it. You can just look for the values. So, okay, 17 liters, what value is that? That's volume, V1. Next value that's given to us is pressure. And ATM is a pressure value. And also, it doesn't really apply to this problem because the temperature is already in Kelvin. But if it's not in Kelvin, you always have to convert it to Kelvin. And you do that by adding 273 every time to Celsius. And you do this because you don't want to have zero values in the denominator because, as you can see here, temperature is on the bottom. Okay, so the T1 value, 350 Kelvin. V2, we don't know. That's what we're solving for. P2 is 1.5 ATM. And T2 is 350 Kelvin. Sorry, my brain went blank for a second. The first value for temperature is 299 Kelvin. This is why it's good to write out your givens so you don't get confused, because see how I just made that mistake? That's a learning experience right there. Alright, so I'm going to erase the top part and we're going to continue on with this problem. Alright, so first use the combined gas law formula. You plug in the givens. V1 equals 17 liters, P1 equals 2.3 ATM, T1 equals 299 Kelvin, V2 is what you're looking for, P2 equals 1.5 atmospheric pressure, and T2 equals 350 K, which is Kelvin. And then I rearranged it to solve for V2, and you basically do that using your math rules, and I put T2 on the top and P2 on the bottom. You plug it in, and I got 30. Alright, and then from there, using the values, you know that you get 30.51282051, and using what you know about sig figs, there are 2 sig figs is the lowest number of sig figs, so that's what you use, and so it's 31. And so basically, that's the combined gas law. Woo, nice.